Welcome back to Class Culture. A word of worship is back. It is 2023, and I welcome all of you, Hearts of Gold, back to Class Culture. Do you like the new thumbnail? Let me know what you think about it. I appreciate you so much. When you're a Heart of Gold, you rock and roll with me, meaning it's all about my real life, my real schedule, what's going on in my work, let's just say life. And you were patient, you were understanding and loving, and you got it. I'm different than a lot of YouTubers, whereas we have programming based on my life, my lifestyle, and my work. So I'm glad you get it, and I'm glad you appreciate it. I know you had a good holiday. How do I know that? Because my playlists are the bomb, and shout out to the replay crew. Shout out to the future and beyond. You all have been listening and loving and understanding. There's content here. You just have to get into the groove as far as what we got going on over here. So I appreciate you. I embrace you, and I hope you embrace me. And 2023, we back. Okay. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you. It is King's birthday in real time. Shout out to you whenever you're watching this. But absolutely, in my Readus running stuff. Okay, it's about the Bible, so we can't say that word. In my Rita running-ish voice. And I appreciate each and every one of you for your support, no matter where you see me, no matter what I bring you on my channel, no matter what happens in the future. Your support, understanding, your interaction means everything to me. The Nimbus over on my About page says that. And I'm different. I'm going to stay different. I'm solo, dolo, YOLO. I'm not worried about what nobody else is doing. And as a true content creator, vlogger, YouTuber, social media personality, that's how I'm going to rock and roll. And that's the bottom line. If you're new here, thank you. Please make sure you subscribe, because that's the only way you get to talk to me when I'm live. My channel over here I have uploads. We're going to start doing more shorts and all that goodness. But yeah, you're not going to see me live all the time. Sorry. You know why? I have a real life. So I'm going to treat you the same way. I'm going to treat you with respect. And not be on here 8 hours a day. That's ridiculous in my book. But yeah, and you have other content creators you love to support, because I know you're supporting me, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my golden heart. Yes. So welcome back to A Word of Worship. The title says it all, right? Look at my banner on my page. We're doing all new marketing in 2023, and it's just gonna happen here and there. I'm gonna start dropping little nuggets. Get it? Golden nuggets here and there, and everything's just gonna change. So I thought, let's be creative and talk about something that is I'm passionate about, and that those are saints, and the topic and the subject and the peoples and the manner in which they're chosen, and their stories are way better than any sector here. Yeah, that was shade. And my mother taught me about deeds. My father taught me about deeds. My grandparents taught me about deeds. No matter what you're going through, no matter if you are let's just say a recovering, you fill in the blank, it's about deeds. It's about correcting your wrongs. It's about standing in your ish. We're not going to cuss. I promise you. Okay. Now, on this episode, it's a little different, because we don't have scripture. We don't have a book verse, right? And that's okay, because down below in the description box, again, if you're new, welcome. Just come on in. We're going to round robin it. It might be your first time over here at a word of worship, and I appreciate you. But if you're, you get it, just jump on it, double dutch it. Yeah, I know you know what the Bible is. This is all adults over here. I know you know how to study scripture, and I know you probably just got home from church or worship online. So I don't need to explain all that. I hope I don't. Anyway, this is how we do it over here. Look down in the description box, downtown, as we refer to it. Everything I'm going to talk about is always listed. I'm going to scrub a lot of my videos, and I'm going to clean some of them up. If you ever find a link that is wrong, hey, you've been chosen to tell me, and I can go and fix it. But so far, so good. I'm super proud of myself. That was a tap. And on my shoulder. And you have to do that in life, right? The topic of saints. They purposely do good things. Have a nice day. End the show. And when they do good things on planet Earth, they're rewarded in the realm of religion with ascending to heaven. And the people who are left behind are us mere mortals, worship them still by giving them their props, quoting fingers in the air, and making them saints. And it's always been a fascination to me. And as you can see downtown in the description box, we're going to go over a lot of things. I only put 4. I can get crazy with the links. I'm going to control myself. Hearts ago. I am this year. But I love it. Sometimes when things happen in the world and demons are trying to attack you, I just go to one of my word of worships and put it in the background and listen. It's like, no, I'm good. They just mad. The devil stay mad, right? So down below in the description box, we're going to Google. We're going to click all images and news. And click below. You see the words and the parentheses down below in the description box. So that's how I get my research. I get my news, just like good old-fashioned newspapers used to come up on your porch every morning. I don't know if y'all read newspapers. I still do, digitally. And sometimes I'll pick up a paper. I just love the feel of a paper while I'm drinking my coffee, right? Having my cup of tea. And I'm an old head that way, and I'll never stop doing that. But this is the virtual way of getting news, and we're going to look at some news today regarding these topics. And I'm very creative on how I, dig up this information for my own spirituality, for my own knowledge, for my, it might be homework. Right? I'm studying in real time. Shout out to the future and beyond, Deirdre, when you get your master's degree. It's hard, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to have it before I retire. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I'm excited about my channel in the future. I'm on my own path, and sorry, not sorry, viewers, supporters, subbies, day ones, day 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Hit that subscribe button. I suspect we're going to hit our 3,000 in 2023. Fingers crossed. And you'll just see the journey, the path that I'm on. And it's okay if you want to watch other content creators and they're on their path. Well, this is my path. It's just that simple. I don't see anybody out here that kind of gets what I'm doing in close proximity in certain sectors, but I'm not here to judge. That's God's work. So we're going to talk about saints definition, saints in the Bible, because if you just put saints, shout out to football season, shout out to the Niners, yes, in real time. Verses about saints, saintly behavior, how people become saints, list of saints, African saints. Are you tired of the word saints? I ain't. Saint Cyprian Cyprian, okay, that's how I pronounce it, Michael Iwene Tansi. Guess what? You're going to learn something new. That's class culture. Keeping it 100, learning something new, going into the real world and applying it and putting it on my channel. That will never end. So get ready. That's what you're going to get for the next 40 years. We're claiming 100. That's it. That's all. And then we have 4 websites. I controlled myself and I tried to get some new webbies. I did. It's really hard after a while to find websites. And I purposely earmark them. So when I go back to them and I'll see that color purple, I'll go, oh, okay, it's time for newness. Right? Oh, I love my new thumbnail. I love the background here. You see, we are inside the walls of a sanctuary. So behave properly, read the room, have a nice day, or, torture yourself and go hang out with Satan. I don't know. It gets to the point, HUGz, when as a content creator, you have to, live and let die. Okay, live and let die. You had to just let them go. And along the way, just build organically and embrace. Will I do these sometimes live? I don't know. I really thought about it. I think it would be hard because I need to get my message across. I need to go through the whole process. And then at the end, like a whole hour, I think you would just be exhausted. That's sort of like the pastor or the teacher saying, okay, now you come up and talk about what I just talked about. No, give it a break. So maybe on special occasions, I was thinking holidays, I could go live, like Easter, word of worship, that type of thing, biblical, religious, that type of thing. So, the next thing coming up is, Mardi Gras, that Tuesday before Lent, that type of thing. So I was like, okay, I can do it then because that's more of a conversation, celebratory. Some of y'all can't stay on track. So that's kind of irritating sometimes. It's like, okay, you read the title, you know what I'm talking about. Don't bring nothing else up. So we just going to have to cultivate our audience. HUGz, and I'm here for it. I'm not in a rush. I got like 4 years before I retire. So I'm just building my channel. And some people are mad, but I don't care. Moving right along. Deeds. Moving right along. Okay. So what's the first thing we're going to look at? Saints definition. Again, welcome back. I feel great. I feel like all the holidays are behind me. I'm a celebratory type of person. It is what it is. I can't help it if you only celebrate Christmas and that's it. And you think everything's over. It's not over. If my channel was just built on celebratory holidays and religious content, that's all it would be. I could do that easily. I could do that so easily, you don't even know. But I don't want to make people that mad. But anyway, saints definition first. Because, I don't they pray every day according to them? I don't know. It don't sound like it, but I'm here to be positive on today, King's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Oh, I've been singing that song all day long. And shout out to Stevie Wonder. Okay, Motown. Right?
Saint.
We're talking about saints. Now, if you look on it's not a thumbnail. What do you call it? A banner. You'll see a picture of a saint in gold. When I saw that golden robe, I said, oh, yes. I'm going to need that through my journey. Let me come in. I'm going to need him looking over me during this journey. See, a lot of people don't get it. They don't know they're being exercised. They don't know that coming over here or messing with me, you messing with other forces of nature. But some people are brave like that, or stupid, whichever way you want to look at it. But anyway, here we go. A person acknowledged as holy or virtuous and typically regarded as being in heaven after death. Shout out to our international crew. I speak good English, and if you are using this channel for that purpose, then you win, right?
Virtuous.
Having or showing high moral standards. And we know sometimes Gigi Darling come in contact with people that don't know what that means. And that's okay. I'm here for it. In religious belief, a saint is a person who is recognized as having an exceptional degree of holiness, likeness, or closeness to God. We know it's a lot of people that have a problem with that. So if you go to images, you get everything you want. At first, I was going to use a picture of a saint. I said, no, we don't have to go that deep, right? But as you're doing your study, as you're, need visuals, sometimes this feeds your soul, it feeds your heart, it feeds your mind, it feeds your eyeballs. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's educational. You can visit, right? How about you plan a trip based on locations of saints? How about you plan a trip based on where a saint was born, where they lived, or where their church, where they physically worship on planet Earth? My mind is going. That's why I have to write down these notes, you guys, because I'm gone. I'm out the gate, thinking and processing and learning and discovering and researching. It's beautiful, right? Isn't that gorgeous? I could spend all year just looking at that. Okay. So yeah, I use Google, as you can see. So whatever search engine you choose, go for it. And I'm going to stay on screen because I picked the background here because it looks nice, right? Well, sometimes I won't stay on screen, but anyway, I like it like this right now. 2023 is here. I love it. I'm excited. So when you go to news, that was a week ago. This was 12 hours ago. So you can find news regarding the topic. So I love hearing people say, well, I hate the news. I don't watch the news. Well, don't watch that type of news. Go watch something that feeds your soul. That's real. You can apply today. If you're feeling bad, go read some news about saints. That's the whole point. A whole human on planet Earth, can help you feel better. They gone, but yeah. Isn't that nice? I don't know. We're going to try to be nice to people. But you know what I give. If they don't want to play by the rules, then get out of here. Saints in the Bible. Pardon me. Let's go here. All right. Saints in the Bible. I got a lot going on. And a shout out to Art and Craft Therapy. I'm doing my content over there. In the next couple of days over the King holiday, I'm going to be finishing my hauls from Bath and Body Works, and then I'm going to get back into my art and craft projects. I'm waiting for a sewing machine. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait till it gets here. But anyway, moving right along. All right, saints in the Bible. Here it says, but as it is used in the Bible, the term has a different meaning. I bet you didn't know that. What does saint mean? It is in its most basic sense. It's a holy one, someone who is set apart for God's special purposes. Okay? As a result, every follower of Jesus Christ is a saint. Isn't that interesting? I went, huh? I know what they mean in the, let's just say, religious realm. So you can't say, oh, I believe in Jesus Christ and you're an evil person. Nope, sorry. No, we're talking about somebody that, like a nun, a priest, a church goer. Some people call people Bible thumpers. I do not consider myself a saint, no. But I'm just saying, I do my best, good deeds. I do my best to not let people's bad behavior hinder me from getting my just rewards. I pay attention to karma. I don't do bad things, but I will protect myself. I will be gone. I will yell. I will force you to snap out of it and go away and leave me alone. Thank you for ignoring me. But yeah, I don't play. I'm more like I'm in the Moses, aisle of religion. I'm in the Joshua, where they fought and advocated and became activists and fought, went to war. I'm a soldier, that type of thing. And I think a lot of saints, their stories are so fascinating to me. Some of them are very, like Mother Teresa. She lived in poverty. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, but that was her calling. But I respect her, and I'm sure she respected other saints. That maybe a saint that was a whole pope that wore gold and silver and jewels, in his crown and on his hands. And that's okay. You cannot be judgy. That's one of the first things. I don't like being around people that are judgy just for judgy purposes. Are you being judgy to help them? Are you oh, the person ain't, them shoes is raggedy. Are you gonna buy them a new pair? I mean, what's the point? What's the point? Especially if God's special purposes says not to do that. You really have to be careful. Am I here trying to get people to become saintly? No. Uh, to keep it real, keep it 100, yes. And to demonstrate, yes. See all of that down there, my little ticker down below. That's been going. I really don't get it. Hurts together. People try to change it up. And thank you for the cash apps. Thank you. You guys rock, and I appreciate you. I do. And I never know if you want to be not put on blast, but thanked publicly. But I'll figure out something in 2023, because you really should. I appreciate you, and I want you to be seen if you want to be seen. Deeds. Thank you for your good deeds. You should feel good at the end of the day after you do something good for someone, whether you want recognition from another human or you kept it to yourself. You gave somebody the $5 and you came home. And if you feel good about it, get on your knees and say, thank you for allowing me to do a good deed on today. And I helped someone, right? It's nothing wrong with that. So verses about saints. I try to make this an hour. I really do. So it is what it is. Verses about saints, right? Is that next? Yes. And again, everything is down below. I hope I don't hit the wrong button. If I do, it just just hang on sometime. It's been a minute. All right, now I am going to come in on here because now we're talking about names and places and all that good stuff. All right. Let's see. Okay, that's why I couldn't choose. I'm sorry. I was like, no, no. You choose. You sit down with your family. You have the discussion. These are good discussions. Whether you're on a date, whether you're with your loved ones, whether you're with a stranger, whether it's Sunday, whether you want to talk to your pastor, whether you want to talk to somebody that's not having a good day. Say, hey, I learned about this. Hey, if you know me in real life, this is how we get down. So here, Bible verses about saints. But you are chosen, you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. What's wrong with that? Look, I'm a human on planet Earth. I'm living my best life. Yes, every day. Trust me, hearts to go. Y'all doing too much. You better stop listening to the demons and the devils, because I don't even, sometimes I hear somebody saying something, I don't even know who they're talking about. It tickles me. Yeah, it's very sad that a lot of strangers on YouTube say things and other strangers in chat rooms think it's real. It's like, oh wow, are you that easy? You know, can you don't bamboozle yourself, right? It's all here written. It's easy. It's a path. It's already paid. Just walk on the path. I was about to sing another song that didn't apply. But anyway, what does the Bible say about honoring saints? Further, the images of Christ, of the Virgin Mother of God, and of the other saints are to be kept with honor in places of worship, especially, and to them due honor and veneration is to be paid, not because it is believed that there is any divinity, like you're not going to get anything from it. It's just because they are to be revered, thanked. You know, we should humble ourselves. We should become more like them. They're examples. I don't know why they couldn't say that. But anyway, this is what I like. Why do Catholics worship Mary instead of Jesus? The Catechism of the Catholic Church, the official teaching of the church, teaches that worship or adoration is meant for God alone, right? Catholics as well as the Orthodox. Shout out to Three Kings Day. We just came out of Three Kings Day. And some older Protestant groups venerate Mary and the saints. Mary is venerated because she is full of God's own life and love and his grace. You know, she is respected. She's revered. She's honored. Okay? So you do your own thing. Isn't that nice? You get to choose. All right? What's wrong with that? But in that process, you got to do a little homework. So I am glad I could bring it to you. Now you go do your thing. And that's how I do all my other you know, shows and topics I enjoy talking about. Is I introduce it and I move along, you move along. We are not bound together. We are free. We are Americans. You do you and I'll do me. Okay. Yeah. So let me see. There was something I wanted to see. These are images, a good visual, right? I know in the Catholic Church they give out little cards. You know what I mean? A little to bookmarks. I am crazy for those. And my you know, my parents and my unfortunately a lot of my mentors are passing away. So I don't get them anymore. So I'm gonna have to go and find some. Like I'm running out. You can go to. That's what I want to do. I want to. Ooh, look what demons can do. What demons can do to saints. Ooh, good related searches. Happy All Saints Day and all that other stuff. But I'll go to a Christian store. I'll take you guys with me one day, and you can get all that good stuff. But yeah, I used to love getting those. I should just ask a church. Go in there, see if they got some in the back. I like those, the little bookmarks. So these popular searches, you can look at other things. You can see how hard it was to choose, y'all. I couldn't. And why should I? Right? When something like that happens to me, I go with it. I go, okay, I don't have to choose. It's too much. I would still be searching. I'm not doing that. I got something else to do. Okay. Saintly behavior. Right? I'm just making sure I'm hitting everything now. Just saintly behavior. Yeah, saintly behavior. If I ever miss something, you can let me know. I'm not perfect. Trust me. Right? All right. What is next? Saintly behavior. Yeah. And another thing about me, let me come in for this. It might sting. I cannot stand somebody talking about something and they don't share receipts. They don't cite, CITE. They don't share where they got it from. That con man woman alert. I'm just saying, just be careful out there. Not hating. I'm not trying to take nobody's shine. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm the only one that can discuss this. No, I'm just saying, just be careful who you give your energy and your time and your life force to. Good grief. And you wonder why nothing good happening to you? When you click off YouTube, it matters. It still matters what you did on YouTube when you click off in real life. I'm just trying to save somebody, right? What is a saintly person? It behaves in a very good or a very holy way. Who cares what someone else says? It's about you controlling your behavior. That might being a virtuous spiritual and or religious person seems crazy to some people. Guess what? Then oh good, because you don't want to be like the demons and the devils and the people who are just flailing in life. You can be an atheist, but you need to be a good atheist. Okay, yeah, that doesn't dismiss you. No, sorry. And sorry, if you're 80 and you still ain't got it and you're still learning, then sit down with your Bible and keep learning. Age ain't got nothing to do with it. So she has been saintly in her self-restraint, virtuous, godly, holy, religious. Some people say, oh, I'm spiritual. It doesn't matter. Are you in jail? Did you break a law? Are you mean? Really? Are you doing the work to help another human? Right? If someone is saintly, they are so perfect that they are almost too good to be true. A truly saintly person spends her life helping others. And how you help others is how you choose to help others. There is no guideline, whatever fits. Everybody's different, right? This is my way of helping others. If this message hits one person and I helped you, good on you. Or if this message hit and you want to share this with somebody, have them listen to it. They might be bedridden. They might be sad. They might be in grief. I think grief is the worst enemy to spirituality. And it's unfortunately a nature. We have to go through it. That's why we have spirituality. We have every month you have something to celebrate. Go out. Find a church you're not a member of. Hang out there. Feel the good vibes. Go somewhere where nobody else know where it is. Just you can have it all to yourself. Keep it secret. Go after work. It don't have to be on a Sunday. Some church doors, they stay open. Just go. Goodness. Okay, how people become saints. Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody the other day. I'm like, when you come back tomorrow, you're gonna tell me where you was. Silly. I don't. What is wrong with you? How people become saints. Okay, I said that already. All right, I'm looking for it. I think I closed it. No, I didn't. And it's raining and windy, so if you hear something, that's what it is. I have to have a window open. I'm sorry. All right. What? I don't know what that was, but anyway. All righty. So let's get on with the get down. All right. Okay, I'm good. 36. The person is canonized, right? Did I say that right? Through a formal papal, the Pope, decree, announcement, letter, proclamation, that the candidate is holy and in heaven with God. The Pope makes the declaration during a special mass in order of the new saint, right? And we just finished Christmas. Get it? Right? A formal request for an individual to be considered for sainthood is submitted to a special Vatican tribunal. It's the whole thing. My father's mother, my paternal grandmother, and family are very Catholic. Okay. I went to a Catholic high school. I went to a Catholic elementary for like a minute, and then my father passed away when I was 5. Then I went to public school, and then my grandmother insisted and helped my mother put me through Catholic high school. So there it is. There it is. Okay. So there's lots of good information here too. You know, they die. Unfortunately, the first thing they have to do to become a saint is to die. They are a servant of God. It's obvious, especially in the digital world. We can keep track of that. Venerable, right? Blessed. And then they become a saint. It's a whole thing. And you saw how I mentioned Mother Teresa. Actually, a lot of people don't know she came from a very wealthy family in Britain, and she had a calling. I can only respect that, right? List of saints. And I love people, stop giving your opinion. Did I unsolicited? Give yourself a break. You're hurting yourself. You're doing too much. Because people will go, well, who asked I? I ain't a saint. Are you really comparing yourself to a saint? I just cringe sometimes. I go, oh, that's a demon. No, I can't do that today. But anyway, what was here? List of saints. It's 10,000. Yeah, we ain't got time today, but I got time to. Rita, are you here? We got time today. I got time to share this information with you. Oh, I'm okay. Well, I just told on myself. It's my makeup. It's my makeup container. I was playing with my lipsticks. Okay, I just told on myself. But anyway, these saint stories are incredibly heroic. That's better than any X-Men Marvel made up hero, Zero or Shiro, which I like in real life. But no, I'm talking about the pretend ones. I'm sorry. I get my whole life. I was obsessed with Joan of Arc in December for some reason, and I watched everything on YouTube. I don't know why I was obsessed with her. It was very, very compelling. Yeah. So I go from one to the next and the next and the next, and then I feel a full. Now you know HUGz to go where because people say, oh, you're strong, you're in there, you hanging in. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm a mere mortal. I'm a cute little button-nosed girl that grew up, and I know who's on my side and who got my back, and I know the war has already been won, and I know I don't have to worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. I don't. What? Yeah, the battle is won. Are you okay? I'm scared of what? And people, well, let me come in. Let me come in. I love hearing people go, oh, you were destroyed. I'm like, what? I'm over here playing with lipstick and Bath and Body Works and TV and the Australian Open and squirrel. There's so much going on in life. I'm too happy. I'm not worried. It's gonna be okay. Don't ever worry about me. Don't ever. Just support me in my journey here on YouTube as a supporter. That's all you got to do. I don't ask for no help. I don't want nobody throwing themselves on the pile of fire. I am Joan of Arc. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even messing with the devil. But yeah, who is the oldest saint? Did you know it was a girl? Yeah, I told you I was gonna learn something. So you go on. Look. Okay, this is funny. She was born in the county of Loon. I went, God is being silly. Oh, but anyway, I digress. So if you ever want to know what I mean, you can ask me. But I ain't got time. But yeah, it's a girl. Take that, Satan. And anybody who think women are weak, I think you have a mental illness. A woman gave birth to you. Deeds. Right? Now you know what the song is about, where it came from, why they sing it, why it's important. Now you know why I have a saint on my banner and why I could, it's better than Star Wars to me, because when I get to learn who these people are, I'm like, ooh, I just want to read or listen to them or YouTube them. And while I'm on the way to work and coming home and on my break, I'm finding YouTube videos about them and I'm developing storylines, and some of these characters might show up in my scripts. You know, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and I love it. Okay, what was next? That was a list. African saints. Hold on. Did I say you was gonna learn something today? I could make a channel just on African saints and be tickled for the rest of my life. Hallelujah. Happy birthday to ya. Okay. People crack me up. The only thing they can think about is Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, and then I'll interject. I'll go, oh, well, let's talk about African saints. Huh? Oh, I like getting at them. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's a bunch of them. You do you. You get your education, because we're going to talk about St. Michael today. So January 20th is feast day. See, I can say, oh, I'm celebrating the holidays. Y'all won't see me till Easter. I'll never make content if I'm always celebrating in my life. But that's how full, that's how happy, that's how focused I am when it comes to my spirituality. It's very easy to me. I don't know what the problem is. And he was born in Nigeria. So please stop saying stupid things like nobody respects Black people. Black people are dumb. Black people are the worst. Black people are downtrodden. Black. But no, African people are saints. Are you okay? Yeah, I can't even get with some of these conversations. I can't do it. Not when I know this. Are you okay? You know, here's some images. Yeah, it's a bunch of them. Have a nice day. End of story. Bye. No, I'm going to finish the show because we got 4 webs to look at. But are you okay? Sad. And then you hear people say things like, oh, the devil and crime and everything's taking over. I'm like, where? Huh? 7, are you here? Yeah, get out of here. Stop messing with me. Yeah, stop messing with me. Yeah, stop. It was a whole joke. You was playing. Stop. Yeah, pictures of Black saints, icons of African saints, Orthodox Black saints. Come on now. Come on. Catch up. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. So let's talk about Saint Michael and do your research. You know what I'm going to be doing on January 20th, right? Celebrating Saint Michael. I just go for Michael because there's lots of African words. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Yep, told you. And he was a real human being. Can we say that again? A real, I mean, I know he was a priest, but you know, handsome human being. Okay? So you know, when I do my research and I bring information like this to my page, when I click off it, I feel so fulfilled. I feel so happy. So it is what it is. He was born in 1903 in Nigeria, and he passed away in January 20th, 1964 in the UK. Okay. He's buried again. Remember I said if you want to go, because I'm trying to figure out which African country I want to visit on the continent, and Nigeria, it was just easy, Nigeria. So won't it be nice if I get to go to the basilica where he's buried? Wouldn't that be nice? And he was he became a saint by John Paul II, and he happened to be Polish. So I don't know about you guys, but when I'm living on planet Earth, I listen to omens. I listen to my heart. I listen to spirituality. I listen to faith teachings. I go where my soul leads me. So all of these things, they all mean something to me. And if you're a part of my real life, I would explain it. You would get to know me a little better, a little deeper, a little get a little closer. But yeah, those are personal relationships, but you can see why they all mean something to me. It's amazing. It's amazing with just what we're not even an hour and we've learned something wonderful. I feel good in my James Brown voice. I do. So if you look at his images, you read his story, and he's a real human being. So we don't have to go 2,000 years ago and what did Jesus look like? No other. So we ain't got to do all that, right? And his special day is January 20th. Yeah. Sometimes I just take a moment. Yeah, I know I got a little dead air, but I just like to look at these images. They're beautiful. It feels good. I mean, there's his body. It's kind of weird, but yeah, that's what they do. And he should be praised. He should be remembered. He should be revered. As we said, he is a saint. Good on him, right? So I don't know about y'all, but I'm into this stuff. I am. I love it. All right. All right. I'm looking a couple more times. Yeah, there he is, laying down. That's a bit too much, but here he is. Here he is. That's a good one to end on. And I'm looking for some related links. Incorruptible. And think about it. He lived through some very, very bad times that were happening, on the continent of Africa. And he was a holy man. So I love it. All right. So okay, 49 minutes. Nice. Okay. Now we did that. Let's look at some of these websites. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe. Welcome new subscribers. We see you. Guess what? I do more. Everything's over on my community. Not my community tab. Yeah, well, this will be on my community tab. On my about page. Ooh, I'm trying not to mess this up. I'm hitting buttons I'm not supposed to. Getting back in the groove. My about page and on my playlist. If this is your first word of worship, welcome. There are more. Join the replay crew. Please and thank you. Yeah. All right, here we go. And it's just going to keep growing, and I'm going to keep doing more. And it's going to keep evolving. So it is what it is. Let evil do what it can't. They can try, but no, this stuff is already here. I need this to be a part of my page. How about that? I need this. Yeah, I need this. And I know I need this. Yeah. I've been had it all my life. So the people, like I said, family, mother, father, grandparents, aunts, uncles. So I was born into that culture of spirituality, religion, celebration, saint, focus, self-awareness. So that's what I was raised. And I'm just finding as a YouTuber, a lot of people didn't have that experience. Well, I can only pray hard for them. So what's the first Webby? Let me make sure. Yeah, compellingtruth.org. I love that. All right. So, and if you see stupid ads, I try to get as many ads away. I have to be careful what I look up on this laptop because sometimes they just be like nailing you. If you're looking up, well, I don't know, toe clippers. You'll get an ad. It's so funny. So I go and try to scrub them away, but sometimes they pop up. So that's why I have that at the bottom because it ain't nobody's business. Sometimes Google be popping you, right? What does the Bible say about Christian saints? What are saints? It's so funny because when I was putting the information down below in the description box, I was like, is it capitalized or not? So no, it's not. Okay, see, I learn every second of the day, and I like to live on planet Earth that way. I feel good when I see something or an answer is given to me. So I love that. So again, I did not choose any one Bible verse, right? Book, verse, right? Chapter, because there's too many. And good luck with your quest to find something that you want to, look up. But yeah, this is a great website. They talk about faith topics, and then of course some of them are donated. Donations of right. That's up to you. I'm not sponsored by any of these people. Aren't paying me. I'm a lifelong student. Every day I'm a student, so I'm always learning and looking this up anyway. So I said I might as well make it part of my channel, and look how successful my channel is. We are covered over here. If you ever feel scared out here in these YouTube streets, come on over to a word of worship. You'll be all right. But here they talk about the origin of the word saint. It means holy, or you're different, you're set apart, you're special. She's a nun and I'm not. Okay. Did that clear it up for you? And here it says in Acts 9:13, Simon says, I have heard from many about this man, how much evil he has done to your saints at Jerusalem. Here, saints refer to all the Christians. So remember what we said before? So be careful. I'm not calling myself a saint. I'm just saying in the Bible, that's sort of the verbiage they use, meaning those people were different than those people. Not that they were gooder or better or smarter or faster or wiser or holier. I said gooder because I like to make jokes. Relax. It's because that was a different time, and it is what it is. The word saint has evolved. How about that? So you read the rest. That's why I put links down below, because I don't want these to be more than an hour. So here we go. And I do that to just kind of back up what I kind of discussed before, right? Alrighty. So let me make sure I am on the right one. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Okay. I hope it is. I'm getting tired. Okay, yeah, it is. This is an easy. Some people want easy. They don't want ads. They don't want paragraphs. They don't want pretty pictures. They don't want none of that. So this was a great website. Verse of the day, search random Bible verses. So if it's a Sunday morning, you don't feel like going to church, here you're welcome. Here you go. Whoop. Don't ask me. Like I said, I'm going to get popped. 94 verses. How was I supposed to choose one? No, ma'am. No, sir. So, okay, side note, have you guys ever had a cramp between your fingers? I've been trying to work this cramp out all day on my left hand, and it is killing me. It's sort of like a crook in your neck between my middle finger, be careful, and my ring finger, and it is, was that a crack? Oh, I've been trying to crack it all day. It's painful. I don't know where it came from, y'all. It's the devil trying to stop me. So look, it's so many, right? And to me, that's like my cup spilleth over. Sometimes, I hear people say, I don't have the answer. Oh, what do I do? Where do I go? What do I read? Word of worship, and just click a link. Right? It's so many. Let the priest be clothed with righteousness, and let thy saints shout for joy. Happiness, Joyce and Freeze. Every time I say that, I think of Ali Ali Oxenfree. I don't know why. Ask me. Okay, I have no idea. Happy, Joyce, and Free. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right. I had a great childhood too. So this is a good resource. Scratch the word Catholic. The word Catholic just means universal. The first church, the church where the Jesus and the Peters and the Pauls and all that had happened. We all know we have plenty of um, denominations. So relax. But this is where it began, whether you like it or not. So here it's okay. Here's some beef, controversy, culture. Shout out to class culture. Yeah, it's trending. Education, faith, character, health, marriage and family, religion, philosophy, and science. The process of becoming a saint. And here in culture, art, beauty, contribution, environment, history, literature, media, music, politics, other. Right? So there it is. Well, of course we're not gonna read all of that, but guess what? I can come back and read it anytime I want. Why? Because down below is a description box, and they talk about how girls become saints. That's another reason why I liked the topic. Yeah, girls are saints. Get over, right? So last but not least, oh, I did it. I'm gonna do it. And then, well, close to an hour. See? I popped. I was looking at places and things. That doesn't bother me, but it's annoying. Look, send feedback. I'm talking about the Bible. It's inappropriate. And people all up in my business. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So again, we talk about Saint Michael and his feast day. It was his birthday. It's January 20th. Now you know what I will be doing. They talk about when he was born, where he was born. He was a teacher and a headmaster at St. Joseph's School, right? He was a part of the Igbo Nigerian tribe, right? And then he just lived his life. I don't want to spoil alert it, but you go and do your research. He died on January 20th. Did I say he was born? I'm sorry. That's when he died. On January 20th, 1964. I was born in 1964, and he was only 60. But you can imagine, different lifestyles, different cultures, different ways of life, So he passed away at 60 in England. He had heart disease, right? And he had a ruptured aneurysm, which is, the body is frail. The body is frail. But that's when you get to celebrate him, right? And I know I went too fast on a couple other things. I wanted to bring some other things up. For instance, I'm not going to go back and get it. It is what it is. You do not have to take my word. Do your research. The saint for Christ is Saint Joseph. That was his dad. I was born on Saint Joseph's Day, March 19th, right? So it's always been a thing, right, in my existence on planet Earth, to know about it, to be educated on it, why certain people treated me certain ways, why I lived my life a certain way, and I honor certain institutions, Everybody's different. What can I say? So here it says he studied at the Holy Trinity School in Onitsha, as his father saw education as a ticket out of poverty. I agree. And that's right here. Yeah, it truly is. I had a discussion with somebody the other day. Not really a discussion. It was in a chat room. I think it was Red Wings Hockey. We were talking about that. but you have to go and gain it and get it. And nothing in life is free. Everything is hard. I put over on my community tab. What did I put over there? Let me go look. Let me go. How did I put it? Okay, let me get my link. Okay. Or I can open another window. How about that? I'm not gonna do it in front of you guys. Should I? I don't know. I always say I'm not gonna do it, and then I'll do it. Just so I can be part of the show. Okay, here we go. Let me go. But let me finish this first. See, I'm squirrel. Okay. When he was young, he served as an altar boy and as a young catechist. Upon his graduation, he became a teacher, working hard and climbing the administrative ranks. So he just went to work. Hashtag employed. He went to seminary. He developed a desire to become a priest. He grew up. And this led to his father's utter disappointment in him. So you guys have to read the story. I'm not gonna spoil alert it. He developed a devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Because you know how you have that family member, and sometimes they're a close member, sometimes they're a parent that are disappointed. No one cares. That get a life, parents. Let them do what they want to do. That's what he did. And now he a whole saint, right? What if his dad says, stop doing that and be a truck driver? Nope. Okay, he's a saint now. Yeah. Everything is hard before it is easy. Some parents just don't want you to suffer. I'll put it that way. I won't be all salty and say, oh, he was hating. No, maybe he was just afraid. Sometimes you got to let them go. And sometimes you got to let them go so they can learn. Sometimes, and while you've let them go, keep living your best life. And to demonstrate, I'll be okay. You're okay? Okay, I'm going to respect you're okay because you're going to respect mine. Because just because you're not doing what I need you to do, or just because it's not happening the way I want it to happen, doesn't mean I'm going to get off my path. No, I'm going to live my best life. And everything is hard before it is easy. Everything. That's meaningful, I think. That's why sometimes don't be fooled by con artists. Oh, this is easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, I'm this and I'm that. And it's a con. Don't, yeah. Especially if you can't spend 5 or 10 or even an hour to discuss something as important as this to me. Yeah, find out what's important to other people. That's how you get to know somebody. Find out what's important to them. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We got a couple minutes. We got let's mess with it. Let's mess with it. We got a couple minutes. Let's go on over to that about page. Yeah. Ooh, look at that number. Thank you for the 500,000 views. We hit 560 in real time. Shout out to the future and beyond, where we will hit 1 million, and I will get 3,000 subscribers coming soon. Yeah, you just have to claim it. And I did a little updating. Welcome to class, darlings. Filmmaker, editor, talent agent, arts, crafts, curator, nature lover. I vlog what, when, where, how, and why, because I want to. Keep it 100. We demonstrate with brass and sass. The brass and the sass are the people in the chat. Class culture, filmmaking, flawless, cosplay. Shout out to the Cash App. And again, I'm over on art and craft therapy doing fun things, happiness. And I'm so happy I made some videos before I left Vegas and came up here because this thing called a pandemic had happened. You know, but anyway, you can read the rest. I appreciate it. How do you get to my other links? There's my email. Bloop. Easy. You just click, 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 click. Make sure you can see all the clickies. Oh, girl. Let's do that. Let's do that again. Let's do that. Click, 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 click. Okay, easy. Easy, right? Let me make sure I have class culture. Yeah, I had to change that. Well, there it is. See that number? See right there. Right there. See right there. Right there. Yeah. Happiness. We are turning 10 in July. Now, I've been a YouTuber, meaning a channel with StreamYard and all that, for 3 years. This month, woo! Okay, so I'm super excited. I saved the 5,000 celebration for this month. I had to make it make sense because I wanted to do it when I hit it, but then I was like, I might move some videos around. YouTube is weird with the numbers, you know. I said, no, I'm gonna wait till it's a good solid 500. Oh, wow. And I'm golden. I'm golden with it. I'm happy. I'm glad we are back. That was this week's word of worship, when the saints come marching in. It's about deeds, and I hope you get to learn about some of these saints. That's why I have a saint in my banner. Will I have a saint in my new banner? Probably not. This was just my way of introducing myself, building my channel. It's at its 3-year mark. It's time to move forward. New marketing, new visuals. Pick it up. I've taken my time growing my channel. I'm glad we survived during a pandemic. I'm glad we survived during an economic, slowdown, a lockdown. I live in California. I live in San Francisco. I don't know. I'm happy. I don't have any complaints. Not at all. Not one. So thank you, Hearts of Gold, for attending and viewing and watching this episode of Word of Worship. If you're new here, please subscribe. Just go to the playlist you like. Come to my channel just every Sunday. That's okay with me. You don't have to like the other things I'm doing. You can find me here and say, oh, let me go over to Queen Charming. Oh yeah, I shop at Bath and Body Works, or I like arts and craft, or I like what you're doing over there. Or just go to Queen Charming when I start my mukbangs. That's good too. That's good too. Yeah, I feel more comfortable now because I didn't want to do mukbangs with my mask on. I'm getting there. This rain has got to stop. I'm sorry. I'm over it. It's nature. Are we gonna have rain through spring? Oh yeah, it's gonna be hot. And guess what? My videos are in continuum, date and stamp. If I talk about something today and yesterday I was yelling and screaming, and then I talk about the Bible today, and tomorrow I'm talking about African proverbs, it's in that order. I don't skip around, or I don't pretend like I'm not doing that. No, it's still me. Gigi. Yeah, I'm not. If you want to learn something, you better click in on it. Yeah, we got contests coming. Just hang on. Yeah, I might do like a contest, like, okay, on the Word of Worship playlist, we talked about fill in the blank. If you want $20, what is the right answer? I mean, I'm just saying, but you got to be a true heart of gold. And I'm thinking, Hearts of Gold, people can give me the right answers in chats, but I really prefer for you to be up on the panel. Call-ins are going to be more. I'll do more call-ins. What else? Oh, I'm going to open a P.O. box. I decided to do just for a year to see if I like it. I have a business address, but I don't want to commingle it. Even though my business partner said, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, no, because you got crazy cuckoos out here sending stuff, and they open it up and people are like, are they okay? Do they realize that this is a business and they're playing? I'm like, yeah, that's what happens when the devil gets mad. Do you want to be a saint? Do you want to be a better person? Do you want to feel better about your existence on planet Earth? Just help another person. Be nice. Go where you want to go. Don't go where you're not invited. Don't go where you think you're going to hurt somebody, especially when they over here talking about saints. I think that would be a poor choice. Stay away. Yeah. just just shut it down. Yeah, don't come after. I'm over here talking about the Bible. Just don't do you. Don't go to hell on purpose. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't save yourself. Save yourself, save your friends, save everything, because just be careful. Because I can be asleep, I can be reading the Bible when I'm not live, or when I'm quoting fingers not around, or nothing's going on, and you over here talking bad words and sending bad juju. I won. Then that's the only advice I can give some of these people. It's like, and we have people in the community. They want to call us crayons or whatever. I'm an African American. Do good yourself. Don't wait for somebody to do good for you on your behalf. What you do good, right? Yes, lipsticks. Ooh, I went shopping. But anyway, yeah, okay. I'm out. Thank you very much for attending this episode. We will see you next Sunday, and I appreciate you so much. We are back. It feels good. Just give me a second to get back in the groove, y'all. It'll be all right. Okay. Bye.